Siemano ludzie, z tej strony Świstak, witam w kolejnym odcineczku z Jade Empire. Lecimy do przodu przez jakieś demoniczne... Przez co? Ej, zamroził mnie. Dobra, lecimy przez jakieś ruiny. Chyba po powodzi. Tak to przynajmniej wygląda. Bo to wszystko jest takie pozalewane, zapleśniałe. Okej. I co? Jeszcze jeden został. Hydung. I po nim. Koniec zagrożenia. Ale koniec zagrożenia, ale cutscenka jeszcze się pojawia.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Czyli co, bez tego ostatniego nie przeżyję? Tak mam to rozumieć? Bo jak tak, to ja wolałbym nie.
In the what? Your master taught you some interesting things. Come on, we need to move our camp somewhere that no ghosts attack. I know a clearing just outside of Tien's Landing where we can set up camp. The flyer will be safe enough if we leave it here. It's not going to get any worse, that's for certain.
Tak ci się wydaje,
Just
kolego?
cross the bridge and head south. Let's get going.
Dobra, więc jak tak mówisz, tak zrobimy. Przeniesiemy sobie obóz, no bo masz rację, tutaj jest dość... Tu jest dość straszno, jakieś takie... Co to jest? Jakby most. Spróbujmy go opuścić. Nagrobek. A, kliknijmy nagrobek. Gdzie jest nagrobek? No dobra, nie ma, roztropny zół. Halo, halo? Gdzie ty jesteś? Zniknął. Nieważne. Ja idę dalej. W tą stronę. Tutaj jest jakiś most. Okej. Tam jest jakaś kula magiczna. Tam w ogóle też jest jakiś taki artefakt jakby, nie? Tam na dłoni tego jakby uczonego, czy kogoś w tym stylu. Tu nic nie ma. O, tam są jacyś jego moście. Cześć! Poborowy. A czemu mnie od razu zaatakowali? Tego nie rozumiem. No to dobra. Tak klikam 2 razy ten W i on tak przeskakuje. Ale to jest całkiem spoko nawet, powiem szczerze. Dobra, uderz go. Mocny cios, zawsze spoko. Dobra, ale ja mam teraz tutaj problem z przeciwnikiem. Użyję na niego patyka z kolcami. Okej. Dobra, pokonany. Myślałem, że mam jakieś inne ataki jeszcze, ale nie. Niestety nie. Okej. Ciekawe to są... Podoba mi się jakby styl w tej grze, powiem w ten sposób. To już mogę otworzyć. Klejnot przeznaczenia... Jej, co to jest? Klejnot przeznaczenia duch -1. Zwiększona szansa uzupełnień, czyli chociaż poświęca to... Aha. Większe zasoby duchowe w chwilach potrzeby. No to dawaj, spróbujmy. Mamy jeszcze mniej jeden... Czekaj, co to jest? Umysł, zastraszenie +2. Nie chcę zastraszać ludzi, ja ich będę po prostu mordował. Nie będzie żadnego zastraszania. O, tutaj jakiś cień, kobitka.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed.
Zabiłem jego syna, w sensie Gao większego.
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved. Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Dobra, ale w jaki sposób ona widziała to, że ja uciekłem z 2 rzek, czy tam 3 rzek, czy tam Rzecznej Puszczy? Bo, prosta sprawa, przelecieliśmy bardzo dużą odległość tym latawcem i ona nie powinna jakby być w stanie mnie dopaść, a tutaj się okazuje, że ona jest tutaj, śledzi mnie, depcze mi po piętach.
A flaw I cannot see, perhaps, but you are better than I expected. You might even beat me if I allowed such insolence. You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous, and Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
No właśnie o to chodzi.
So it would appear. You lack their branding, but if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
Oj, jaka ona jest niemiła.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it. A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Ciekawe. Nie sądzicie? Ciekawa postać. Nie wiemy jak się nazywa chyba nawet. Dobra, tutaj mamy nagrobek. Nie będę niszczył nagrobków. Wiem, że z tego można pozyskać pieniądze, ale powiedzmy, że no, niszczenie nagrobków nie jest rzeczą, którą ja chciałbym robić. Kozy! O, dzień dobry.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed. Do not whine to me, peasant. We have orders from Death's Hand himself. All intruders die.
O, to dobrze. No to jak od ręki śmierci specjalne rozkazy, no to przepraszam bardzo. Już pomagam wykonać. Niedługo go pozdrowicie. O, ty gnoju. Niedługo pozdrowicie swojego szefa, ja tego dopilnuję, nie ma problemu. Jakby ja zrobię to z wielką, ale to wielką przyjemnością.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
A kim jesteś? Nosisz mundur?
Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army. I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear. I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus Assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
Mhm.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
Skomentujesz to jakoś? Zarobiliśmy 171 sztuk srebra na tym, także nie jest aż tak źle. Pułapka uruchomiona, unik w skupieniu, świetnie. Co my tu mamy? Jedwabne struny, nie wiem co to jest, teraz zobaczę. Podrzędny klejnot uroku, dobra, co to są jedwabne struny? To jest jakiś przedmiot, ale tak jakby z zadania? 4444, to jest super. Techniki. Ciało ze stopu, statystyki. Czekaj, no co tu się dzieje? Ja nie mam gdzie tego sprawdzić? Ważne przedmioty. O, jest jedwabne struny. Te struny są starannie splecione, wykonane z najlepszego jedwabiu. Wyglądają jakby były przeznaczone do instrumentu muzycznego. Ciekawe, to do jakiegoś zadania jest. Git, brama ruin. Żeby wejść tam, będę potrzebować klucza. Okej. No niech i tak będzie. O, beczułka. No to beczułkę sobie otwórzmy. 2 sztuki srebra. No jakby lepiej mieć niż nie mieć, nie? Tędy? Tędy. Lądowisko Tiena. Dzień dobry, witam wszystkich tutaj. Halo, halo.
There you are.
Cześć.
Sorry, I didn't want to wait back there any longer. I don't think anything will hurt the flyer. It's plenty hurt already. I found this gem in the wreckage. I'm not sure what it was attached to, but I'm sure you can use it for something.
Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever's in charge of the town can help us get underway again.
Unless you need me, I will stay here at this new camp. It seems safe enough, and it may as well serve as a base for us.
To jest nasza baza. Nie ma problemu. To jest nasza baza. Dobry los. Sprawdźmy, co to jest. To jest jakiś... intuicja +5. Ej, to jest całkiem spoko. Czekaj, zastraszenie +5. No to dobra, jak tak, to git. Zastraszenie +5. Ja mogę zastraszać. Jak mam walczyć? Jak zdobywać? Bez sensu. Nie no, żartuję oczywiście, że będę zdobywał że tak powiem, doświadczenie wtedy, kiedy to będzie możliwe, ale w momencie, kiedy wiem, że przeciwników jest więcej, albo na przykład, że lepiej będzie tutaj ścieżkę otwartej dłoni prowadzić, bo mi się tak wydaje, że lepiej jest ścieżkę otwartej dłoni prowadzić, to po prostu będę tak robił, bo trzeba.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
A dlaczego? A o co chodzi?
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Watita osia kwanif nipawir. Pierre uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhuno ko suir toerok. Ukir nekpo sise sayer wosayer nifuyer. Sisayer ifok wosono koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer. Woyer apafawayer sisi tu tok. Woyer wak finir sier. Akwak wo sosonia sonok fonia sisaya nawakok. Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
The pirates are Gao the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers, as you've seen.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhuno ko suir towerok. Sisayer ifokwoso no koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer. Koni okyower kawayer wokawayer watita osia kwanif nipawier.
Okej, otrzymujesz zadanie zapewne. Jakie zadanie? Znajdź nowy latawiec, wielka tama, kobieta w czerni, strzeż się drugiego spotkania. Dobrze, strzegę się, boję się. Okej, tutaj jesteśmy w lądowisku. Tutaj mamy, co to jest za budyneczek ładny. Tutaj mamy jakichś ludzi. Kobieto. O matko, przecież to nie poprawnie.
Peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
No ja wybieram, co mnie dotyczy, mordo.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
Ależ oczywiście, że tak. Patrz, co się dzieje teraz. Ty masz patyka z dzidę. Patrz, masz dzidę, a ja mam kopnięcia, nie? I widzisz, w tym momencie ja jestem tak od was lepszejszy i was wszystkich pokonuję i wy po prostu giniecie. Albo nie, w sensie nie jestem pewny, czy on ich zabija, czy tylko bardziej tak trochę ogłusza bardzo na długi czas, pozbawia przytomności. Ale wydaje mi się, że ich po prostu kill him. Just kill him.
What are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zoo. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
Matko, jakie dziecko.
I know.
Jakie
After you
dziecko.
spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui. Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her. She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
Okej.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name? I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready. I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Cóż tu wybrać?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel.
Ja nic nie rozumiem z tego, co ona mówi.
Maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Czyli ona była takim menadżerem do spraw reinkarnacji, powiedzmy. Okej.
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion.
Jaką? Boże, nie płacz. Chuj.
Born in the imperial palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's hand himself.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
No to mów.
It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use. Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Styl złodzieja ducha. Rewelacja. To jest ten styl, którego ja bardzo potrzebowałem. Styl złodzieja ducha. Mogę sobie go dać pod... Aha, pod... Ja pierdzielę, ja mogę mieć aż tyle styli. No to dawaj, każdy styl przypisujemy. Złodziej ducha, pyk. Ale nie, zrobimy sobie tak. Pod trójką damy sobie płomień, pod dwójką damy sobie gwiazdę. Pod trójką, nie, pod czwórką dam sobie złodzieja ducha, potem niebiańską falę, a tutaj żabiego demona sobie dam. O! I tak to zostawię. Jak to wygląda? Fajnie. Dobra, ja tu się z wami pożegnam. Dzięki bardzo za oglądanie. Jeśli się podobało, to nie zapomnijcie o łapeczce w górę i do następnego odcinka. Pa, pa!